Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We're back in Mithrahat and we will continue fighting the enemy. I was just checking some of the recipes I got on the previous episodes. I had a Scholar Scroll cave that gave me the Westfall Atlas Essence recipe, which is good. To be getting already some tier 7 recipes. And well, that's awesome. With that out of the way, we can go back to Gâthlata and... the other camp. What was his name? Don't remember. But anyway, they are really close to each other, so we'll do both. And these are some of the last quests here in the Ashenslades that are not related to the epic. We still have not advanced the epic, but we will do so as soon as we finish these enemy camps in here. But if you see here, we did all this by doing the quests in Tower Morpeth, coming to Mithrahat. Mithrahat has all the quests in the Ashenslades basically, and Helethir as well. Mithrahat will send you to Helethir, but it seems that you could basically just skip all of this if you are only interested in doing the epic. From Gadvers, from Tanglehat, you go through this area where you find what you need to do for the epic, and then going back. And I think the remainder of the volume 9 of the book 9 epic is located there in Tanglehat. So yeah, you could basically skip a lot of areas in Mirkwood if you're only interested in the epic. It's kind of funny, or kind of curious, I would say. But since I wanna complete as much of this area as I can, well, that's why I came here. Collect seal orders. Okay, we don't need to look for that. It'll drop for us. Pick the ore, would ya? No brave. Okay, well, we also need to defeat you, big guy, so your time has come. Gonna defeat the standard in here. So we need to defeat... Okay, we still need to find one more order. Let us try and fight this brute for it. Nope, not dropping it. Maybe this guy? Nope. This guy then, please. No, okay. Yeah, let's have it your way. Yeah, finally. Now we only need to scout the eastern, western approach, the northern camp. We can do that. Rapport more other, so this one. Kind of the western approach, very well. Angum-maudhul. Is this the northern camp that we need to scout? Seems so. Yeah, scouted the northern camp. What is up there? Scouted the eastern approach, very well. Alright, just missing one more blood bow. Here's where I can find it. Over here, it seems. Okay, that's it basically. Let us go back to Mithakhat, turn in the quest. And I think we also need to free up some backspace. In shoulder guards of might. Hey. All right. By harassing the orc patrols outside of Angum-maudhul, it has allowed us to discern the strength of the troops in the area. While the enemy is entrenched, we may be able to move in and weaken their fortifications, so that our patrols might move more easily throughout the region.
What do you need?
Thank you for scouting this dangerous place. Perhaps it would be a good target for a distraction, so that our incursions to the north might go well. Alright, I'll be back with you in just a moment. Let me turn in these ones.
How can I be of service?
These ores appear to be imbued with a strange quality that was not found in the discarded ore in Angum-maudhul. Fortunately, despite its strange appearance, it does appear as if the blight affects the ore. However, it appears to merely change the color of this ore.
What can I do for you?
These orders confirm what we have long feared. A large number of troops are moving towards this area as we speak. When the enemy arrives, the Golden Host and all the Galadrim will be in grave danger. According to these orders, the forces that are due to arrive will be used to lay siege to Lothlorien. I will inform the others at once. By intercepting these orders, you may have secured us additional time. Kindred with the Maldarim. Awesome! Leech of the Lord. Yeah, I was wondering if we were gonna get this. Maldarim here. So we're only missing Kindred with the Galadrim to complete the Elf Ambassador deed. Really looking forward to that. Kindred with the Maldarim. Leech of the Lord and 20 LOTRO points. Your efforts in combating the evil lurking within the great forest of Mirkwood have earned you the highest honorific offered by the Maldarim. Okay, 20 LOTRO points. Very well.
How can I be of service?
With the defeat of Nulfrip, the organization of Gâthlata has been thrown into disarray. By disrupting the central hub of the Ashenslades, other camps in the area will be slower to resupply, which will make reinforcing those areas more difficult. Well, if Gâthlata was the camp at the crossroads, I would have expected that to be a little bit more fortified. But it was barely a couple tents and some orcs.
Mind my words, traveler.
Word has spread that the orcs of Angum-maudhul are preparing for a counterattack against the Maldarim. We must strike against them first, before they can master their full strength. I will leave that to you, Beriathan. Bring death to the enemies of the Maldarim at Angum-maudhul, then return to me with your report. Angum-maudhul lies southeast of here along the road.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
At the center of Angum-maudhul, the terrible Daruk marshals his forces. This foul creature has served in the armies of Dol Guldur for many long years and has oft thwarted expeditions eastward. Our hope is that if we are able to defeat him and cast down his standard, we could send his garrison into disarray. For this task, I think that perhaps smaller numbers might prevail where a large assault might be turned aside. The Rook can be found in the heart of Angum-maudhul, standing guard before the forges, east of Mithahad.
Will you lend me your ear?
Desperate for wood to use for spears and other implements, the forces of Dol Guldur have begun to fell trees and gather wood in the Ashenslades. The orcs believe the wood, when used for weapons, may spread the blight that has affected the trees in the region. Will you travel to Angum-maudhul and destroy the orcs' wood stockpiles? While there is no way to tell whether their hopes may prove true or not, there is no doubt such weapons would bring illness with them. Angum-maudhul is located on the southernmost border of the Ashenslades. Follow the central road southeast across the Ashenslades. There we go. Oh my god. A roving threat in this area, Gamgur. And from what I remember, this guy is one of the hardest roving threats there is, because he will put up a reflect, or he will get a damage boost so big that even at level 130 soloing this guy is difficult unless you are really fast and have good DPS. On my high level Warden and Vine Wolf, it took me a couple tries getting him down. You really need to hit the guy with everything you've got, and I think that's one of the cases in which assailment is definitely better, as you can keep your distance and hopefully don't get wrecked by him. But yeah, that guy is really difficult. Who's attacking me? Pages, lockbox. Lighted wood stores. Ah, god. Didn't need to come all this way. I could have avoided these guys. Let us fight them now. Okay. Luckily there is plenty of wood in here. So now we only need to come up here. The rook should be here. Yeah, there he is. Defeat the banner. Well, let us take the lockbox now that we're here. Alright, let us ride back. How far are we again? 500 meters, so not much.
What can I do for you?
Your quick action has granted the Maldirim a reprieve. With the forces of Angum-maudhul diminished, we do not expect a counterattack until reinforcements arrive.
What do you need?
With Daruk's defeat and the destruction of his banner, Angum-maudhul has been thrown into disarray. This has secured the southern flank of our forces and bought us time. Words of your deeds will be spoken of among all of the Golden Host.
How can I be of service?
With the destruction of the orcs' stockpiles of blighted wood, the forces of Dol Guldur have lost a potentially terrible tool in the fight against the Maldirim. You have saved many lives this day, and I appreciate your courage in the face of such danger.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Okay, I think this is the last repeatable quest that we have here in Mithrahat. That, as you see, will have us go back to Angum-maudhul and defeat orcs and collect tokens. But since there is no tangible reward for that, I think we can safely skip it. Let us just free up some backspace.
We must work together.
Before I forget again. Ahardo's jacket. Yeah, I think I had already tried that one and was not good enough. Buckets of water. As you see here, I have been leveling my farmer, but yeah, I have stopped a little bit. Leggings of a court. Yeah, let us sell this one too. Isuriel's gauntlets. Agility, physical mastery, vitality. Let us sell this. Broken metal clubs. More metal clubs. Let us sell this too. Yeah, I think that's it. Let us repair, and now we can go to Helathir.
Stay a moment.
In the shadow of Dol Guldur, the small outpost known as Helathir has been established by the Golden Host. A dear friend of mine, Danfenas, has begun to investigate the ashen color of the trees within the Ashenslades, and I wish for you to speak with him. Will you travel to Helathir and seek out and assist Danfenas in learning what malady has affected the trees in the area? Whatever blight has fallen upon the Ashenslades, it cannot be of a natural order. You can reach Helathir by traveling the path north and east of here. Okay. Ready to continue. We can also resume our epic. Let us refresh our memory. Sorcerers under the tutelage of Gâthlata are seeking to draw fell spirits to the service of the armies of Dol Guldur. This is not the first we have heard of this, but it supports the words of Sulthil, a Maladrim whose scout who passed this way when returning to Osgalat. I remember that, yes. This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted. Travel south and east into the Ashenslades and seek out Sâd Doldúr. Defeat any of the fell spirits the sorcerers there have already bound to their service. Defeat too the students of Gâthlata and seize the spell tomes with which they work their evil. None of these sorcerers will have Gâthlata's skill, but they will still be dangerous foes. Underestimate them not. Okay. Alright. I have refreshed my memory where we are now. So yeah, let us go to Sâd Doldúr and advance the epic. I think we're nearing the end of it. Okay, so I think we have come to Sâd Doldúr. This got to be the place. And this is the place. Collected spell tomes. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, please. Do it. Completed evil strongholds of Mirkwood. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Let me just defeat these guys so that we can check that without worries. So what do we have in here? I completed evil strongholds of Mirkwood by finding Sâd Doldúr. Valor has been leveled to level 32, and now we're leveling up determination. Okay, let us check all this. It completed evil strongholds of Mirkwood. Okay. Bruskala, Amanangent, Durbur's Task, Angum-maudhul, Sâd Doldúr, Garmat-maudhul. I don't remember some of them. But okay. We got them, that's what matters. 15 LOTRO points, 2000 Birch XP, some reputation that we no longer need, but we have Explorer of Mirkwood. So now we need to complete the Wilds of Mirkwood, discover the Windstones, and the Ruins of Mirkwood, Himeinior. So hopefully we can do all this. So that we can as well continue leveling up our virtues. So here, Valor is already level 32. So let us, switch to Determination. 15 LOTRO points. Okay, so we need to get 10 more tomes. 3 more tomes. No, 2. Sorry. What's going on? What's happening to me? Are there any more guys in here for the tomes? Yeah. Perfect. Bring spell tomes to Ningloril to be destroyed. But first, we can go to Helethir. So I'm wondering, can we take the road in here? Because the map leads me to believe this is the quickest route to Helethir. So let us try that. No. Okay, no. My bad. Okay, so let us look for a way to Helethir in that case. I'm not sure if you can keep climbing and going through this fortress in here to get closer. So let us try. I think we can. Let us keep running. Because there seemed to be a way. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to pull this off. Barad Angol. Okay. Faerchiril and Himeinior. So this is not a camp in the sense of having a stable master location, but was the last camp that we needed to discover. This is the last location we will visit, I believe, because the quests in Helethir will eventually lead you here. But for that, we'll need to do first the quests in Helethir, of course. And here we have Blighted Branch. Yeah, I was wondering when we were gonna come across this. Well, glad we didn't miss this one. As you look down, you find a remnant of a fallen branch. The bark appears to be ashen-colored and smells of decay, though something still speaks of an ancient beauty it may once have possessed. Perhaps you should bring this to Himeinior at Barad Angol to see if he can tell you anything about the branch. Well, since we'll need to go there anyway, after we quest in Helethir, let us go to Helethir first. God. Sure, you have already noticed by now, but I am really a fan of dusks in LOTRO. They look so good. I really enjoy those sights. So I'm glad we were able to see that. And let us go to Gâthlata. We can remove the epic from the quest log for the time being. Because yeah, I don't think we'll need it right now. Oh god, what happened? Ah, Jesus, you scared me there. What? You're really well hidden, let me tell you. Okay, Elithier. First, the stable master. Now we have all the stable masters in Mirkwood. That's great. And Damphenas.
What do you need?
I had hoped that Perindur would be able to send someone to help. Our fear is that the sorcerers of Sâd Doldúr are the cause of the blight that is ripping the trees of the Ashenslades.
Mind my words, traveler.
It is said that a group of foul sorcerers have begun performing foul rituals upon the land that has led to its blighted visage. I have sent Himeinior to investigate a tower that overlooks the sorcerers' encampment. Would you travel to Barad Angol and assist Himeinior in gathering information about the blight? He will certainly need aid if he is to succeed. Follow the path below this encampment down the mountain to Barad Angol. There you will find Himeinior. So as you see, we will be sent there anyway. What do we have here?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
It seems the wargs in Dol have acquired a taste for raw flesh. The beasts become ravenous and fey. Enter into Dol and defeat the goblin leader Adgrat and the warg matron Gâthlata, but make sure to deal with all the wargs after exhausting their stores of meat. Travel northeast to Dol and make sure you have slain the wargs after goading them into consuming their specially prepared meat, and you will be greatly rewarded, Warden. I think this is for workbench? Yeah, this is for workbench. To be sure. And this one?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Greetings, Beriathan. We have much to discuss. Our forces have encountered 3 champions of Dol Guldur, a sorcerer named Urcheron, the Morval Queen Carchirian, and the Gorthorok warrior Durkar. Dread follows in their wake. They must be dealt with lest our hearts quail and our strength wavers. Deep within the fortress of Dol Guldur is a sword hole, which our scouts believe to be the training grounds for the warriors of Dol Guldur. If this is so, Urcheron, Carchirian, and Durkar will surely be near at hand. Enter Sâd and Dagger and slay these 3 champions. So this is for sword holes and workbench. Something that we don't need to do yet. So yeah, it seems our stopping Gâthlata is rather a short one. And we just need to instead go to Barad Angol and find Himeinior and complete a few of the quests in there. And I think Himeinior would also have us do something in Sâd Doldúr, and this is where the epic and the landscape quests will once again align, which is not a big deal. We have already done that. So let them hunger, and the warriors of Dol Guldur we can ignore for the time being. Jesus, I don't know if you were stealthed or if the game took so long to load you that I didn't see you, but either way that sucks. And you scared me as well. But anyway, let us go to Barad Angol. Like, can we make this jump? Let us try and make this jump. And not die in the process. Oh god. Well, we did it. And we didn't die. Let us keep limping towards Barad Angol then. Oh. Up there. Lighted ranch, okay. So we're near Barad Angol now. There you have it. Let us try and avoid that orc. No! I missed the stairs. Oh, I didn't get an injury. Good.
Greetings.
It is good to see a friendly face, Beriathan. Below this tower lies an encampment that appears to be responsible for the foul condition of this once beautiful forest. Treacherous sorcerers that wield dark magic appear to be performing rituals in the encampment below. Our hope is to launch a series of attacks against this encampment to disrupt their plans.
What can I do for you?
Thank you kindly for gathering such an exquisite specimen, Beriathan. I have gathered several such branches myself, and this is the best of them thus far. Sadly, it appears as if this poor branch has been blighted by some form of foul sorcery. It seems as if this sorcery has consumed its life, and has left it naught but a husk, bereft of its former glory.
Stay a moment.
There is a strange malady affecting the trees in the Ashenslades. They have become a mere shadow of what they once were, due to this strange blight. While I have my suspicions of the cause of the blight, I need to be certain before moving forward. Could you travel to the ruins of Sâd Doldúr and the surrounding area, and gather some samples of water from the Bleakmere and some pieces of old and blighted wood from the ruins? Sâd Doldúr is located down the mountain. You can reach it by following the path directly to the east of us. The branches can be found near the trees.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Scattered among the ruins below, fell spirits of Morgoth have risen and now haunt the grounds. These creatures have begun appearing in staggeringly large numbers near Sâd Doldúr. Could you travel to the ruins below and banish these creatures? I am sure you may find some token of their allegiance wherever they fall. Bring me some of these as well, to prove your success. The spirits are found in great number outside of Sâd Doldúr below. Return to me when you have completed your task.
Would you do something for me?
In the ruins below, there are many ancient pillars that have stood in this area for generations, since the day when the forest was called Greenwood the Great. These pillars may reveal valuable clues regarding the strength of the rituals being performed within Sâd Doldúr. Will you journey among the ruins in Sâd Doldúr and examine these pillars for me? Travel the path below to Sâd Doldúr, and among the outer ruins, you will find 3 such pillars. When you have examined them, return to me for further instruction. Alright, so yeah, was right. You can actually go to Hellletr first, pick up these quests before doing the epic. Either way, it's really short. We are already nearing the end of the regular questing of Mirkwood. The last things that we'll have will be the quests related to the instances of Mirkwood. Like this quest in the workbench, in the sword holes. I don't remember if there is a quest for the dungeons of Dol Guldur. Maybe there is after we complete these other 2. Some quest for Samad Gul as well. But I don't remember if there is a quest for Barad Guldur. Surely there is. But I don't think we will be doing this, at least on level. We might come back to Mirkwood and do all this when we are a few levels higher than this, so that we can easily do all this. Located the central pillar. Here we have another pillar. Don't move so much, please. Yeah, these guys are really annoying. Stay in just one place so we can have an easier fight. The northern pillar. The southern pillar, where is it? Up. Perfect now. Gather water samples. Where can we find those? Okay, the last pillar is in here. Himeinior. Okay. And here we have some of the water samples that we were looking for. Sample number 1. Sample number 2. Over here. And sample number 3, where is it? Some branches as well. Okay, sample number 3. Really, getting into this water doesn't seem a good idea. But it was too far. Oh. Stop it! Okay, back to Sâd Doldúr, back to fighting fell spirits it is. Oh, fight me. Stop it once again, stop it. Alright, there they go. I'll just need to make our way back to Barad Angol. Let us ignore all these guys. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Around 65 essences, a scholar scroll case, crafting items. It seems that's all we needed. Yep.
What do you need?
After looking at these samples, it appears our fears are well founded. The blight is spreading westward and may begin to creep into Tower Morbid. The cause of the blight appears to be foul sorcery cast by Lidognir and his fellow sorcerers in the ruins of Sâd Doldúr.
Greetings.
The numbers of fell spirits in the area and the look of these coins leads me to believe that the foul sorcerer Orthadvan in Sâd Doldúr may have a hand in this matter. Thank you for retrieving these coins. Perhaps they will shed some light on the true cause of the appearance of so many fell spirits in the Ashenslades.
Greetings.
It is good to hear that these ancient pillars appear to be resistant to the sickness spreading across the Ashenslades. It bodes well for our ability to stop the spread of the blight elsewhere.
Stay a moment.
Your discoveries at Sâd Doldúr will be of interest to Faerchiril at Barad Angol. You should go to her at once with your report. The darkness stirring there cannot be permitted to continue.
How can I be of service?
I have long feared that the blight which has befallen the Ashenslades and the rise of the fell spirits are due to the foul sorcerers dwelling in the ruins below. Our worst fear is that the blight is spreading westward across Mirkwood, and sadly this appears to be the case. It is good to hear that the blight has not corrupted the ancient stones below. However, I still fear for the trees. We must put a stop to this evil before it is too late. Okay. Let us see.
Stay a moment.
The foul sorcery of Sâd Doldúr has attracted many fell spirits of Morgoth into the Ashenslades. Among them is a singularly evil creature known as Umhen. This spirit summons all others to a small isle at the center of Blickmere, though we know not for what nefarious purpose. These spirits do not belong in Middle-earth and can only mean ill for the Maladrim. I would ask you to seek out Umhen and his minions and banish them back beyond the void. Umhen's Isle can be found by traveling south down the mountain past Sâd Doldúr at the center of the Blickmere.
Mind my words, traveler.
Atop the spires of Sâd Doldúr, one of Gâthla's most trusted apprentices, Lidognir, prepares to perform a dark sorcery to empower the blight that grips the Ashenslades in the hopes that it will spread westward towards Lothlorien. If he succeeds, the blight will creep among the Melrin and Melbrethil, turning lush forests into ashen husks. Travel at once to Sâd Doldúr, Beriathan, and disrupt Lidognir's foul sorcery before it is too late. Lidognir can be found at the pinnacle of Sâd Doldúr south and down the mountains from Barad Angol.
Will you lend me your ear?
Reports from our scouts indicate that Orthadvan, a most foul sorcerer, has made his home among the ruins of Sâd Doldúr. We believe this man to be responsible for summoning the fell spirits of Morgoth to the Ashenslades. Will you brave the perils of Sâd Doldúr, seek out this vile sorcerer, and put an end to this fiendish plan? Orthadvan makes his camp upon the topmost tier of Sâd Doldúr south of here. Okay. We'll finish fighting the Source of the Blight and the Fell Spirits in Sâd Doldúr. We are a little hard pressed for time, I believe, but I'd much rather finish all this right now because it's really engaging. I think it would be very anticlimactic leaving the episode in here when we just need to finish fighting the bosses, so to speak, of Sâd Doldúr. Okay, who's there? I think the longest part of this, the hardest part, will be actually getting to the top of Sâd Doldúr. But other than that, we should be fine. Oh god. Can we make this jump? Yeah, we can! Awesome! Come here. Okay. Gloom Master, Dark Master, Shadow Master. Are we close now? Not yet? Where are these guys supposed to be? Is there an upper level that I can get to? Yeah, I see the stairs. Ah, here they are. Defeated Lidognir, okay. Oh god, I died. But it was really fun making our way up here non-stop. That was awesome. Oh Jesus. Oh, we only need to defeat Orthadvan. Completed Death Slayer. Arbitrator of the Dead. Good. Death Slayer here. The title, reputation, 5 LOTRO points. You have avenged many innocent lives in Mirkwood. Good. Did bestowed. Death Slayer advanced. 200 of them. Okay. So now we only need to make our way to the isle at the center of the Bleakmere and fight Umhen and his spirits. And I'm wondering if it would be better to actually like jump from here, as here you can see the isle really close by, and I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, there he goes. Now we only need to fight one more spirit. There are plenty of them on our way back to Barad Angol. Scholar cases. Isles of rich soil. Okay, let us leave it like that. Now we only need to defeat one more of these guys. Make a run for it once again. Now run! Run again, Beriathan! Let me check in here. Westfall Killebrand recipe, awesome. Great, let me check that. Weaponsmith. Yeah. Scholar, good. Yeah, as you can see here, I have already leveled up my weaponsmith. There was a sale on crafting tiers, and I know some people might consider that cheating, but I still need to get through the Weaponsmith Guild reputation, so I saved me like half of the way, but I'd still have a long way to go before I am maxed out the Weaponsmith Guild reputation, so that's a lot easier. Scholar, I will normally level up as I go, and Farmer, it's not hard, it's just takes money and time. I have already done 2 Artisan, and I will continue to do more as I go on. Anyway, let us complete the quest in here. With Umhen and his servants banished from the Bleakmere, the fell spirits of Morgoth should not trouble us too greatly. The Maladrim are grateful for your assistance, Beriathan. With the defeat of Lidognir, the Golden Host has stopped a grave threat to our home. If this sorcery had not been stopped, the trees throughout Mirkwood and Lothlorien would have suffered as the trees do within the Ashenslades. Your bravery brings us hope, and this is truly a victory for the Maladrim and of the Free Peoples.
How can I be of service?
The Golden Host thanks you for your dedicated service. Our hope is that with the death of Orthatban, the Black Númenóreans will be unable to summon fell spirits to the ruins of Sâd Doldúr. This is a major victory for the Golden Host before we must withdraw from Mirkwood. Alrighty then, so it seems... yeah, there are no more quests in Barad Angol for us. Okay. And what we have in here now is... yeah, we're just missing the quest for the instances in Dol Guldur and the Epic, of course. So before the end of today's episode, let us take a quick ride to Gâthlata, and we'll pick up from there on the next episode. It's gonna be really quick, really. When you think about it, we didn't take that much longer doing the last quests in Barad Angol. Just wrapping things up here really quick. Alright, so we're back in Gâthlata. This will be the end of today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Join me next time. We will bring the spell tomes to Ningloril and continue the epic. We are really close to be done with it. And well, it's been quite a journey, but I will give you my full thoughts on that later. For the time being, my friends, thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.